Welcome back to Journey to Novelist. We are working through some exercises to get you going for Camp Nano April 2022, and this is day 2. We're going to do some exercises that helps you think about your opening section of your novel. So let's get moving forward. And what you want to do during this whole first week is focus on that normal everyday world for your characters. You want to show their daily life. You want to get to know the world they're living in and how your character feels about things. You want to get to know the characters, know their flaws and their strengths as they currently are. Your character will hopefully grow through your novel unless you're writing something where the characters actually stay static, which happens if you are writing some forms of mystery or some serial type novels. But we want to get to know the characters. We want to know their dreams, their struggles. We want to know who they know. And all of this is part of those opening chapters. As far as the opening goes, that is the first 20 to 25% of your novel. This section, all of this is going to happen mostly in the normal world before things start to change and really get out of hand for your characters. You want to start introducing some of the major characters in this section, although some of the characters might be introduced whenever you move into the new world. But if there's any characters from the past that are going to show up, you probably want to at least mention that they exist during these opening chapters. All of this is about establishing a baseline for change for your character, a baseline for what is different as you move into the more active part of your story. You're still going to be trying to have at least small story questions to move your character from scene to scene and chapter to chapter. You want something that will pull your readers forward. So those story questions, they might be pretty vague at this point, but it should be something that keeps your readers engaged. So we're going to start with an exercise here where we just want to first get to know our character's everyday world. So take 5 minutes here and we're going to jot down what a normal weekday is like for the characters if they have weeks in your world. So if they have a regular work or school schedule, just jot down what they go through, what they do, and also do the same thing for a weekend or a free day that they have. Make note of who they normally see, where they normally go, and just a general idea of how they feel about these activities, and this will help you to understand your character. So we're going to take 5 minutes to do this. So if you're ready, here we go. We're about at the 3-minute mark, so remember that you're not actually writing the scene, you're just describing these days so that you have something to work with whenever you're doing your scenes later. You have 1 minute left. And that is time. Hopefully you have some good notes on what daily life is like for your main character, and possibly even for other characters. So we want to go ahead and move on, and we're going to do a little bit shorter exercise in this next part. We want to figure out what about this daily life your readers might find interesting or exciting, and jot down some ideas for scenes that can show this and help you to develop your character. All of this is part of those opening chapters, so we're going to work on that for a 4-minute timer. Are you ready? Let's go. Remember, these scenes should help develop a baseline for what is normal for your characters. You have 2 minutes left. One minute. And that is time. Hopefully you have some good ideas for scenes that will interest and excite your readers and will show something about your characters and help you to establish that baseline for change. So now that you have these exercises done, if you want to start working on those scenes, you can look for the Day 2 Sprints video that works right along with these exercise videos. So come back again and join us next time for more information about Camp NaNoWriMo and where to go for your next day of work.